Now, the challenge with the Zone 2 running off-road is that your pacings are pretty much useless. The conditions change constantly. I mean, this morning this was all frozen when we walked the dog, and now it's turning into a bit of a mud fest. And that's just what it's like when you're on trails. So you can't really rely on your pacings. It'd be an error to try and do so, really. So really, when you're off-road, when you're on the trails, you've got to go old school. You've got to go back to perceived exertion. So Zone 2, 4 out of 10, blah, blah, blah. Heart rate zones are helpful, but, the terrain changes so much. It can be sluggish to show you the reality of how hard you're working. So really, perceived exertion is the way to go. And the easiest way I think about it, in terms of effort, is that your mind should be able to drift. You should be able to sort of think about stuff and not be entirely focused on, oh God, this is hard, or okay, I can manage this. Your mind should just be able to wander as it wishes, really. So that's the easiest way of managing Zone 2 training off-road. Perfectly legit, nothing wrong with it. And then the other thing to say is, don't be afraid to take breaks. The terrain off-road changes a lot more quickly than on-road. You can go from perfectly flat to suddenly a 20% incline. So don't be afraid to take breaks. Don't be afraid if a climb is really steep and working too hard to maybe walk it, or just take it a bit easier. Like, for instance, this field, quite often, this section here is an absolute boggy mess. And we quite often, my wife and I, walk across here when we're running, because it's just, by the time you get to the other end, you're absolutely effed. So, to be true to your kind of Zone 2 training off-road, it's pretty simple. Can your mind wander as you're running?